So what up, my people? This is your boy Oja Nation. Yeah, this is my World Cup experience um intro. I really want to talk about Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo. I want to talk about Ronaldo's problems with the Portuguese national team. So I've seen many things online where plenty people they talk say Ronaldo don't tire, make he quit, make he hang the boots for the up and coming generation. But to me, I feel football has really lost the zeal, the men, the passion, unlike what we used to have in the past when we had men playing the game. But now what we have? We have all these little boys, so-called Gen Zs. They don't know what sacrifice, what it means to be playing for one's national team. Because last time I checked, Ronaldo has been a product of hard work, resilience, and talent. But I hear most people say Ronaldo is a product of just hard work. What happens to the natural talent? The guy was insane when he was way back 2000 and 2003 before he signed for Manchester United. But that being said, Ronaldo grew up through the ranks with the caliber of players that they don't babysit. They were men. They don't babysit boys to play the game. It's either you rise to the occasion or you fall off the radar. So what do we have now? Football is a game of passion. What Ronaldo had in Manchester United with the old Portuguese national team, they were men that were not even ready to cycle you up. It was just you. If you are not playing, other people are going to play. Take your position. Just look at let me use this as an example. When Ronaldo played for Real Madrid, look at the caliber of players he played with. He played with Xabi Alonso, played with Sergio Ramos, played with Pepe, played with Marcelo. These were men, Casemiro, Luka Modric, Toni Kroos. Those are guys that on their own, they are born winners. With Ronaldo's ego, they were able to achieve a lot. But now, look at the Portuguese national team. What does Ronaldo have? Who are the people he's playing with? These are boys that barely scratched the surface. Ronaldo is a loner in the national team, if I'm to put it in that context, in the national team right now. He's a loner. There's nobody that is as passionate about the Portuguese national team as Ronaldo is to the team. His old generals, his lieutenants, they've left the scene. People like Pepe. Those were the people that will put all these boys in check. But now, there's nobody to do all that for Ronaldo anymore. And people want him to step up. He is never like that. He has never been built like that. So now I think he's not going to change for all that. Look at the system that Ronaldo grew up in. The system, the establishment was naturally against Ronaldo's prominence or his rise to stardom. Should we start naming what Sepp Blatter, former FIFA president, what he did to the image and psyche of Ronaldo? What Ronaldo had to go through just to rise to the pinnacle of the game. Everything Ronaldo has achieved, it was as a result of magical resilience. His mentality is a beast mode mentality. If you cannot comprehend his personality, then you are going to have a problem. Though he can be human, he has his own shortcomings too. We can't overrule that. We are all humans. There is no perfect player anywhere. People want to paint this image of Lionel Messi as a perfect human being. That's a blatant lie. If you are really going to be sincere with ourselves, look at the way Messi was structured at Barcelona. Ronaldo never had none of that. He never had none of that stability. Messi started playing with the team from the age of 10, 11. He grew through the ranks at Barcelona. They practically built everything around Messi. Even the players that had egos, that had personalities, they had to chase them away for Messi to thrive. Ronaldo never had none of that. And he kept fighting like a wounded lion till he got to the height of the game. I think at this point we really need to respect Ronaldo, to respect Ronaldo's mentality for what he has done, for what he has been able to achieve with himself personally. and where he has been able to put Portugal, the pedestal he has placed Portugal in the world of football. And to me, I feel I'm mostly disappointed in this particular player in the Portuguese national team. I think it's a bad egg. I'm not the type to single out people, but then someone just has to say this. Bruno Fernandes, I don't know what his problem is with Ronaldo. Even when Ronaldo came back to Manchester United, the second coming of Ronaldo, he had that bad energy towards Ronaldo. You guys are from the same country, for crying out loud. Why are you trying to steal the spotlight from someone that has achieved as much as you can ever imagine in your life? I don't know if I'm making much sense right now, but at the end of the day, they need to fact check, or someone needs to talk senses into Bruno Fernandes. What is he really aspiring to become? What will be his legacy? His Portuguese legacy or his footballing career legacy? At 30 or 31, he just won first Premiership Best Player award with no trophy, no nothing. What will that count for? He's not going to be on the podium of top 3 world best players in the world. To even put it into proper context and perspective, I don't care. Manchester United fans, they'll be so pissed. I think that's their golden boy. But the truth is, mentality matters a lot when it comes to football. And one grounds player is you don't have just one leader in a team. It's more of like a collective thing. I can't just be a leader or a marshal to tell people this is the right way to go. People have to fall in line. You have to know what you are doing alongside whatever it is we are trying to achieve, which is what is clearly lacking in the Portuguese national team. They lack cohesion. They have individual players that can play the game, fine, but what have they achieved together as a team? This current generation, let's say Vitinha, what's it called, Bruno Fernandes, what have they achieved in this football game, like for country-wise? Aside for what they've been able to do with their parent clubs. So for Ronaldo, I think the ovation is loudest now. He should just try whatever he's able to achieve. Nobody can doubt the greatness of Ronaldo. I mean, nobody should even try and rubbish his image. Everybody, Ronaldo is the biggest name in the game. Everybody knows that. It's not as if they talk about Ronaldo doing interviews. It's not even as if Messi doesn't grant interviews. But the guy doesn't speak English. So his interviews doesn't go viral. Ronaldo is the selling point. If you want to sell as a podcaster, as a social media, whatever, everybody tries on Ronaldo's success and his image. And that's why he's the greatest player ever. That's why he's the most followed athlete in the world when it comes to social media. It counts for something. That names alone opens door and people makes a lot of money. So I see the energy when people try to downplay his impact. It's all for the game. Besides the attraction in this World Cup right now still lies upon Ronaldo's brilliance at age 41, for crying out loud. Let's cut him some slack. The guy deserves our respect and kudos. Big massive love, respect to Messi. At par, they are both up there. But don't try to downplay Ronaldo's legacy for anybody. Thank you.